you នៅនិយាយខ្មែរច្បាស់មែនខ្ញុំហ៎ខ្ញុំមកស្រុកខ្មែរ10 ដង It's been a while since I started vlogging again. Currently, I am living in Cambodia, and I'm gonna take you. Well, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go walk on this ferry, so I can get across to Phnom Penh, and then we're gonna hit the gym. I found this new gym called Natura Fitness. It's $3 a day. Has all the equipment you need to work out. And just a couple of days ago was Songkran here in Thailand and Cambodia, and it's one of those experiences that if you never got to experience Songkran, you just got to. The water festival is like one of the best things you can do to bring in the new year, so I highly recommend it. So fun. Right now I'm about to get on the ferry. And this ferry not only carries passengers, cars, mopeds, but it takes people that live in a Rockstarjoehang, which is I guess it's the city across the river, and then that's the riverside. And they got like 3 or 4 of these boats that go every 5 minutes. So, and it only costs you like 15 cents, which is very, very affordable. Once I get to the city, I'm gonna get a tuk-tuk, and then we will head on to the gym. I never get tired of this boat ride. Probably one of the most relaxing things I do here in Cambodia as I go to the gym every day, take care of my fitness and health. It's definitely been a journey, and just transitioning from, living from the US, Los Angeles, California, and being in Cambodia, definitely it's a 180. But I feel like I can adjust anywhere. Give me some time, I'll figure things out, and then just find like a routine. And I think no matter where you live, as long as you got some kind of routine, you're gonna be okay. For me, it's the same as America. I just wake up, get ready, head to the gym, and grab something to eat, try to catch up with some friends and family if I can, talk to the locals, just learning more about the Cambodian culture, trying to, find my place. So can't wait. You guys on this journey with me. Have a lot of things to talk about. Answer any questions or concerns you have if you're thinking about living in Cambodia. And when I get to the gym, I'll tell you why I love Cambodia and living here. Because I had a couple of options or ideas. Thailand was one of them, Bali was one of them, but I ended up in Cambodia, and I don't want to be biased because I am Cambodian, and I'm starting to speak more and more Cambodian as of late. When I first came, I wasn't able to say exactly what I want to say, but since being here for 2 months now, I try to learn a word a day, and slowly but surely, I'm speaking it is starting to get a lot easier than before. Of course, I don't understand everything. The language barrier, I can't read in Cambodia, but it's okay. Most people here speak English, or they can't speak English, and can't let that stop. You have to go translate. So just don't let the fear of a language barrier stop you from just experiencing this life, right? We only got one life to live, and I always believe you should live to the fullest. You should go see more of the world, see what you like. For me, I never thought I would like Southeast Asia as much as I do, and I wouldn't have known if I didn't travel. And as you get older, you know, make your money, and you know, you reflect on life. You want to think about you know, are you happy? You could be happy anywhere, right? I know most Cambodians would switch places with me and live in LA and vice versa, but I chose here, and I feel there's a lot of things I can do here. I feel more happier here. It's more calm. No political, you know, agendas, and you can just really enjoy life here. And it's super, super chill. The people are just amazing, second to none. I'm gonna finish this boat ride, and then we'll continue the conversation when I get on the tuk-tuk and head to the gym. Right now we are crossing the Mekong River, and on that side, that's Tonle Sap, and these two water rivers or canals, they join into one here in Phnom Penh, which is super, super cool. And I don't know if you can see it, but if you're in one of those tall buildings, you can see the two colors. Right now, this is more. That bridge right there at nighttime is so cool. It lights up with the Cambodian flag, and this is another ferry that takes people from that port to the one I just left over here. As you can see, the cars are loaded in. People who work from both sides, this is how they get across. And like I said, nothing beats this ferry ride. It's probably one of the most enjoyable things that I do that I never get tired of. Okay, we are about to arrive, so I'm navigating myself to the front of the boat so I can get off. This is what it looks like. Super, super cool. My man here is he's in charge of the chains, lowering the chain, so as soon as we get to the docking station, I can just walk off and then head upstairs and wait for the tuk-tuk driver. We are about to touch down. And as soon as it secures, I can start walking. And you gotta be quick, because these people come out of this boat super, super fast. Always gotta be careful. I'm gonna show you. And this is a daily thing for a lot of Cambodians here. It's a daily thing for me. I do this every day when I go to the gym. And it's one of the most enjoyable things I do. It's such a relaxing ride into the capital. These are the steps I take, and then I'll wait for my tuk-tuk upstairs. So how do I get around in Cambodia? In Cambodia, Thailand, Bali, or Vietnam, you can use the Grab app. That's like Uber, but for Southeast Asia, and I highly, highly recommend it. It cost me about $1.50 to $2 to head to the gym. So let me do that really fast. And that's it. Sometimes I get hungry on the way, so I pick up some guavas here for like $2. and they give you a good decent amount with some salt and chili peppers that you can dip the sauce in. Very delicious, like a light snack. One thing about Asia that I love, fruits is everywhere and it's abundant. One of my favorite things I like to get is a sugar cane juice, freshly made. As soon as I find a stand, I'll get some. But right now I gotta wait for my tuk-tuk. He should be arriving pretty soon. Just met my uncle. He's going back to the ferry, and this is my tuk-tuk driver. Let me get in real quick. ខ្ញុំហ៎ខ្ញុំមកស្រុកខ្មែរ10ដងបាទខ្ញុំនៅស្រុកខ្មែរ10ដងហួរពីមុនអត់សូវនិយាយខ្មែរឥឡូវតិចតួចបាទនិយាយរងថ្ងៃតិចចាតិចហ្នឹងហើយបងស្តុបខ្ញុំបានទេបាទស្តុបខ្ញុំពេលខ្ញុំនិយាយខ្មែរស្តុបខ្ញុំបានទេបាទនិយាយច្បាស់តាបាទMy driver just asked me how long you've been in Cambodia because you speak pretty well, and I told him I've been here 10 times, and every time I come I get a little bit better and better. I never get bored of tuk-tuk riding. It's definitely the best way to get around here in Cambodia because the traffic here gets crazy around 4 to 7, and if you're in a car the congestion is so bad, but the tuk-tuks, since they're in such a little they occupy such a little space, they just navigate through the sidewalks and everything. And also what I love about the tuk-tuk is if they're selling something on the side of the road, you could just buy it, give them money, and then just be on your way. And that's like one of the coolest things. There's always people selling something when you're on the tuk-tuk. Wat Phnom សប្បាយមែនទែនបាទសៀមរាបនៅសៀមរាបក៏មនុស្សច្រើនដែរបាទសៀមរាបលេខ1បាទបើយើងចង់សប្បាយសុខានសៀមរាបលេខ1បាទភ្នំពេញខ្ញុំជួយវត្តភ្នំបាទអញ្ចឹងនៅខាង Rockstar ក៏សប្បាយទេបងពេលយើងជិះម៉ូតូទៅផ្លូវតែទូណាបាទមានមនុស្សកូនក្មេងបាទសប្បាយមែនទែនចូលឆ្នាំគេលេងអត់ប្រកាន់ទេហ្នឹងគេឈប់យើងគេបានទៅគេផាក់មកសងនៅមុខយើងសប្បាយមែនទេបងបាទ The friendliness, everyone is always willing to talk to you, super friendly, and the minute they see me and I speak a little bit Cambodian, like I can't explain it, but I think in every country you go to, if you just take time to learn the language, the people just fall in love with you more. The warmth that they show you, just like the doors open so much more if you just take the time to learn a few words here and there and just try to embrace the culture. One thing I had to learn about myself was being from LA and having such a strong opinion in things. What I learned while traveling is that you just gotta put your opinions aside, and every country is different. They're gonna do things different, and of course I'm gonna have my views and opinions about things, but I kind of learned to just accept what is, because I can't change what's happening now. It's just that's the culture. It's embedded in the culture. Only thing I can do is embrace it. So when you travel and you have an open mind about things, it's gonna make the experience that much better, I believe. And you gotta try things, right? You gotta get out of your comfort zone. You'll be surprised how fast the things that you thought mattered to you really doesn't really matter. So that's one of the things that I've learned while being here and traveling around Asia, is that things are going to be different. I am going to be uncomfortable. I'm going to see things that might offend me, but I just gotta take the back seat and just let it be, I guess, for a better word. I just got to the gym. This is what it looks like from the outside. Cute little neighborhood, very chill. Behind me you got a coffee shop. What I love about Asia, it's the walkability. You can walk anywhere, you always find something to eat, something to drink, and an ATM. The cool thing about living in Cambodia is that you can use your US dollars. Only problem about using your US dollars is that it can have imperfections, so any little tear, any little writing, they just won't take it. So it's better to just use Cambodian money, my opinion. But having said, I'm gonna hop into the gym real quick. It costs $3 and get my workout in, and I'll chat with you in a little bit. I feel like I could just film anywhere and it's not a big deal. You know, like in America, the minute you bring out your cameras and stuff, people like trip out crazy for no reason. But here, it's super friendly for content creators. So that's one thing I love. And as you can see behind me is a full out gym. You got yoga, leg press, you got all your major machines that you can get a very good workout. It's $3 a day, but if you want to save money, just get a monthly plan. Here they charge $60, and I believe for the whole year it's like $500, which is super affordable. So I'm gonna start doing my abs. Gotta get the six-pack back, because if you're like me and you like to eat, you have to put in the work. I don't know who's interested, but I know if it comes to fitness, I know I'm interested. So I just want to walk around the gym where I work out here in Cambodia called Natura Fitness, and it's $3 a day. Just gonna show you some of the equipment real quick for all you gym rats. It's a state-of-the-art gym, and you wouldn't think a gym like this would exist in Cambodia unless you come to Cambodia. So like I told you guys before, everything this gym has, you can get a complete workout from your legs, triceps, biceps, hamstrings. Everything you need to get a full workout is here, and there's tons of gyms here in Cambodia. So depending where you are, I've been to a few, but so far I like this one the best. I love the vibe. I love the little nature they got. Live plants hanging down the tree. They got good personal trainer here that I saw training people, getting people in shape. And it just comes to show, it doesn't matter where you are in the world, you gotta take care of your health. Take care of your health, especially if you're a dude. Take care of your body, man. You take care of your body. Everything just, when it comes to clothes, when it comes to the way you stand, the way you look when you're in a crowd, you just stand out. And then just the energy you get every day is just amazing. But here's the problem I notice. Not to take anything for granted, but of course, you know, I feel blessed to be able to come to the gym, because that's not the case for like most Cambodians. They work very hard, 6 days a week, 10 hours a day, making anywhere from 150 and up, right? But I would say the average is about 200 to 250 a month. So it's very hard, you know, so they don't really have time to come and exercise. But for some reason, they always find time to drink with their friends and family, which I find it super humorous. But you know, that's everywhere. But for me, it doesn't matter what country I am in, I'm always gonna take care of my health, and it's a part of my identity. I wake up every day and I start my day off here at the gym. So if you're in Phnom Penh, Natura Fitness, $3 a day, come get your workout in. Great atmosphere, very empty, and yeah. So hopefully, you know, this inspires you to give Cambodia a try. And if you're a gym rat like me, come to Cambodia, get your fitness in. it's great. It's great to see all the gyms around the world. I got done with the gym and it's already nighttime, and as you know, the cameras don't do good with low light. But I found a guy who sells the sugarcane drink. Bong ấy, tất cầm poประมาณ เอาประมาณ 8 pon. Okay, some more. So the sugarcane costs 3,000 real, which equates to 75 cents. And I'm about to get one. The homie's gonna make it for me. I'm gonna show you how he runs the sugarcane through the machine. Oh, I'll go bang. Chan. Never mind showing you how he makes the sugarcane drink, because he already had one made. But I'm gonna go down to the ferry and just cross my way, and then I'm gonna show you the bridge where they light it up and make it, and have the Cambodian flag so you guys can see real quick. This is the entrance to go back. We got that Tukampo going, sugarcane drink. Tastes so good. Especially because Cambodia is so hot. Let me show you all the cars and motorcycles that come up through the ferry. Crazy, right? You gotta, what I learned in Cambodia is just when you're walking, just don't make any sudden movements, and the moped riders will just, you know, navigate around you. But if you're just gonna try to psych them out, you're gonna get hit for sure. So just beeline it, stay the course, and let the drivers navigate around you. Don't try to navigate around them, because you will get hit, and it's not gonna be fun going to the hospital and paying the hospital bill if you don't have insurance. And if you don't have insurance, and I'm not sponsored by them, but Safety Wing is what I use, and that's a great digital nomad insurance for any content traveler who travels around the world. I'm sure you guys heard of it from other content creators, but that's the one I use. Bong, I need the rucksack. You gotta ask what direction it goes to, because I can't read. I'll show you. I can't read Cambodian, obviously. So it's been a number of times where I got in the wrong ferry, and it took me to a different port, and I just had to stay on and get back, which it's not fun, but it is what it is. And what better way to end today by showing you the bridge I was telling you about. That bridge goes to Koh Pik, which translates in English Diamond Island. And as you can see, it's lit up with the Cambodian flag. Very pretty, very cool. Something that you get to see when you get on the ferry, or you can pay for these little boat tours. I think it's $1 or $2, something like that. And you can take a ferry. They have a restaurant on the boat. You can eat and stuff. But this is one of the coolest views of Phnom Penh in the nighttime. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. I'll make more. Just showing you the cool side of Cambodia, the good, the bad, and the ugly. I want to wish you guys a wonderful day. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon.